Welcome, one and all, to another premium spirits review. I am the devilishly handsome outlaw himself, your king of extreme, Phil K.O.E., and this is the K.O.E. Nation, and I am joined by my indomitable broadcast partners in inebriation, the one, the only,
Blade,
and the one, the only, the returning
Tony fucking G. Like, share, subscribe.
Tony. This is one you're looking forward to a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Macallan, one of your favorites.
Yep.
15-year, one of your favorite age statements.
Mm-hmm.
Triple cask matured, an exquisite marriage of whiskeys matured in European and American sherry, seasoned oak casks, and ex-bourbon American oak casks.
Yep. Pretty damn excited for this.
That also sounds like a bit of a combination I like. It's also a Highland malt with sherry and bourbon.
Yep.
I've been known to like that combination. Let's see if this one.
I'm going to be a fan. I think
Oh,
we're all
boy.
going to be a fan. I love the bottle of 12 I had. The 15
That almost
was just the
didn't make it.
next in line.
Yeah, that 12 almost didn't make it.
That's true. The bottling of the Macallan, very strong. Very strong.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the bottle of 12 I had took a slinky down the steps of the concrete, and it survived. I didn't want to trust that out with the 15 for obvious reasons.
Oh, my.
More interested in drinking it.
Would you like to get into that, or would you just like to get into the...
Well,
I'm going to get into the nose. You feel free to...
The Macallan Triple Cask Matured 15-year-old reveals the unrivaled commitment to the mastery of wood and spirit for which the Macallan has been known since it was established in 1824. It is an expression of our enduring desire to go beyond ordinary, to seek out the extraordinary, and create peerless single malts. And I think that is more than enough. There's plenty more.
Yeah, you can
But
go
I've
to
chilled
that.
it enough. It's
Yep.
time to get into it. Oh.
You're getting more grain,
Yes.
but good grain.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Very sweet. Oh.
It's hot on the top end, but
Let us get some on the palate then. He's already dived right into,
Oh,
so
well.
we better catch right up.
well, I mean, it was just a little taste tester.
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to just beat y'all to it. I mean, I might have had a different idea, but
Oh, there's a distinct mocha.
This is.
Yeah, really.
I hate to use this word because this is the most overly abused word in all whiskey. Smooth. Very smooth. There isn't this big bite.
There's a citrus honey on the first
Yep.
note when you swallow, but I'm getting a subtle chocolate, but an overwhelming mocha flavor for some reason. I'm really liking
And it
that.
doesn't have that overwhelming mintiness.
No, it's not minty in a bad way at all. There's subtleness there. It's not overly oaky or woody.
There's a
well, you were trying to, you said you didn't like using the word smooth. There's different levels of smooth. It's either smooth going in, smooth on the middle, or smooth on the back end. To me, this is smooth on all three.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy in, on your palate, and then going down. It doesn't hit you hard. It's there.
This is pleasant from the get-go, and it finishes
The
pleasant.
only time I get the tiniest bite is on the middle. When it's on the middle of my tongue, on the way back. That's the only and it's tiny. It's hardly there at all. Yeah, there is a chocolatey orange, but
Well,
not much.
On the palate, intensely rich chocolate with high notes of orange and raisin. On the finish, lingering orange and dried fruit. And the aroma, sublime and full with delicate hints of rose and cinnamon. And yeah, I would agree with all that. I'm getting this severe mocha flavor, and I love
What throws me off on them not explaining is you still get the smoke of the cask on it. It's all the way
That's
through.
marvelous. I love it.
It carries the entire way through the smoke of the cask.
I get what you're saying, but there's not a lot of smokiness. But I get what, the expression of the wood,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
spirit of the cask,
Yep.
really does come through. And yeah, this
Agreed.
one's definitely going in the forever bottle.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is
This one might be a finisher too.
this is excellent. I'm loving it.
Oh, my. So, now, Tony, I'm going to throw in extra grading. It's not official,
Okay.
but an extra grading metric as a Highland Scotch.
As
because
a Highland.
I've thrown a Speyside curveball at you before and had you grade it on just a Speyside before. So this one doesn't count for the official ratings, but just against all the Highland Scotches you've ever had. What do you rate this one?
4.75.
4.75 as a Highland. And this is a guy that's had some pretty nice Highlands in his day. As a Highland Scotch, just the Highlands, not the Speysides, not the rest of Scotland, just Highland area. Like that includes like your Obans, your Dalmores, your some of the real heavy hitters.
It hits me weird because I want to say it's more like a 4.75 because it's smooth all the way through. It doesn't give me a bite at all.
Yeah, this is, Tony, I know you're going to hate me for this, but this is 10 times better than the Macallan 12.
I agree. The 12, and I love the 12, but this is exceptional.
You were more impressed with the 12 than I. Let's put it that way.
That's
Well,
fine.
but it's a 15.
This is amazing.
So.
As a Highland, I'm going to give this 4, which is pretty high praise considering how much of a fanboy I am of a couple of other Highland distilleries.
Fair.
2 of them I just named. As a single malt Scotch, though, I'll just lead this one. Since I was so harsh on the Highland, I'm going to be very generous as a single malt. And, yeah, this is a 4.5 by any measure as a single malt, in my opine. What would you give it, sir?
As a single malt, I am going to give this a 4.75.
4.75. I thought you were going to go there. All right. As a single malt Scotch, Blade of the Bladery.
Like I said, I love how it's smooth all the way through. I'm going to give it a 5. Truly.
5 stars as a single malt. As a Scotch. Now, this is up against everything from the whole island, including your Johnny Walkers, your Chivas Regals, all the blended Scotches, all the single malts, single grain, single whatever.
I'm going to go 4.25.
4.25.
You need to get out of my head.
Wow.
That's where I was going with it, if we're doing them all.
Brothers. As a Scotch, I'm going to stick with 4.5.
Okay.
It's 4.5 as a single malt or as a Scotch. It's amazing. This one does deserve to be on anybody's shelving pick. As a whiskey.
I think this does a lot of different things. I think you could be pretty diverse with your usage here. I think this would obviously this goes amazing neat. You could splash it with water. It could go on ice and not hurt it in the slightest. I think this is a solid. Oh, I'm gonna go 4.25.
4.25 as a whiskey.
I'm gonna keep bidding this one like it's a dead horse. It's smooth all the way through. I love the fact that it's smooth all the way through, and there's no bite for me. I want to go 4 3/4 with it.
4 3. So
it's good. It's good for just sitting. It's also good for if you cook you a good steak or you got some good barbecue. Just keep it neat or large ice cubes, not water it down, and you have a very nice mixture.
I think this would pair nicely with a lot of different things. I think it's diverse.
Okay. Shelving.
It's top.
Well, I mean, if it has to be on the shelf, I guess it's on the top. But I'd prefer it in my backside to where nobody knows about it.
Goes in your own personal whiskey vault.
Sir.
This one, Tony, it's going to barely not make it into the whiskey vault, okay? But this will be top shelf.
There you go.
So, now, Tony, when this bottle is empty, will you seek another?
I will either seek another of these or I will go up another level on the age statement. But specifically, I would pick this tenfold over the 12, which I really enjoy.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't, like, honestly, between you and me, I wouldn't even have a Macallan 12 on my shelves. It was just too minty for me. It's just too much. The 15 is amazing. I would have this on my top shelf.
I feel like it would only be my my want and need to buy the bottles for my friends that if they can't find them, I will gift them because this is a glorious drink.
I was about to say, this is an amazing gift. If you're gifting somebody a bottle of Macallan 15, you have a friend. Like,
And it better be your wedding or a funeral.
I was about to say, it better be a pretty big occasion. But, wow. So, Tony, anything you'd like to say to the people before we go?
No, this is an incredible bottle. Definitely pick it up.
Blade?
Pick 2.
On that note, folks, all that being said, this has been our review of Macallan 15-year Highland single malt Scotch whiskey. Folks, this was amazing. Thank you for joining us. Like, share, subscribe, and keep it right here for all of your KOE content. Catch you later, folks.